Okay, now we're live. I thought we were live this whole time. I'm glad I noticed that pop-up. I think now we're actually live. Hopefully. Just trying to error. Or maybe I'm not live. I don't know.
Oh, not password protected. Okie dokie.
I think I'm not sure if people will join.
Okay, yeah, there were. Yesterday there was a password.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
not
Hey,
today.
T-Flaps. Sorry, YouTube's giving me all kinds of errors and warnings about stuff. Hey, RC Helipilot. Is the stream coming through okay for you guys? Because like I said, YouTube's giving me all these warnings and stuff. If you guys are wanting to come race in Project Cars too, you're welcome to. Anyone's welcome as long as you behave. Okay, good. Glad the stream's working. I don't know what's going on. I was like, this morning I was like, you know what? I think I finally got the stream kind of figured out, and I was less panicked on getting it up and running.
Mooney, why are you a U-Class driver? Have you started a new character in Project Cars?
No, I've never played Project Cars until about a month ago.
Ah, I see. Okay.
But yeah, so I thought I had all the streaming stuff figured out
So,
on how to get
what do you think? Shall we start?
how to get things set up, and then my camera didn't work, and I'm using a new camera today too. So hopefully things are going to look better. I figured out that I could use my wife's DSLR camera because Canon just released some driver updates that lets that work. So hopefully we won't have that horrible lag problem I had the other day. So yeah, we're doing GT4 cars and Project Cars 2 today. I'm going to start in the Porsche. Let's get some fuel out of this thing. That'd be good. Continue. Back. Ready. I gotta get this. Is my wheel not? Oh, here we go. I'll never know if Project Cars is working. Oh, I got my limiter engaged. Okay.
Yeah, the cockpit view is totally messed up again, unfortunately.
So if anyone wants to jump in on the server, let me know. The server name's like TH, the number 3 for E, dudes, PC2 server or something like that, I think. But
yeah, it's not much better, but a little bit.
oh, my force feedback is really light. Oh. Can't do this and drive. Maybe we can. We just did. It's done-ish. Now it's done. All right. So yeah, we're doing qualifying now. We'll see what we can do. I've never driven the short layout at Red Bull Ring, but it shouldn't be too hard to learn this. Just that one little pass through, I guess, after turn 1. Kind of short laps, really. I still think the force feedback's too light. I have to work on that. Do that, and then we can always turn it up on the wheel. So I'm going to try to kind of focus here during qualifying, see what we can do for laps. Oh. If y'all see something horrible I'm doing, let me know and see if we can fix it. Oh. Came in a little hot. Oh. I don't know if I needed to slow down that much for that corner. Usually that's a pretty quick one. Oh, it's too much. That might be a second gear corner. Hopefully I won't be dead last.
Are you in the Ginetta, Iceman?
What?
Are you in the Ginetta?
I'm in ATM.
Okay.
I might need to adjust some of the voice comms for those guys. I can't quite hear Iceman.
But yesterday I was in the Gianetta with Aura. I think the same.
Oh,
times.
that's not gonna work. I think that's a third gear corner if you do it right. It's nice. Oop. Way too slow for this corner. At least on entry. My force feedback's still feeling kind of light. I did some races in ACC this morning just against the AI because I'm still trying to build up my safety rating. I'm still way behind. And the force feedback was up too high in that. And I'm tired from driving ACC. So maybe the light force feedback will be good. Oh good, we're getting some more people on the server. A little bit better, still feels pretty slow. Ooh. Should be a good layout to race. Hey Todd, you're welcome to join in, Todd, if you'd like to. Or you can just watch me struggle. Okay. Yeah, so we're starting at Red Bull Ring. We're running the national layout, which is the short layout. Improved slightly, but not positioned. Damage is probably on reduced. Magoo, is the damage on, but like at a reduced level?
It is.
Yeah, so I guess damage will be on. It usually is when we do these races on Sunday, but reduced. I got someone coming up behind me. Oh, it's gonna be wide. There goes my lap. I'm gonna let you go, whoever's behind me.
Oh, we catch you.
I don't want to be this close. I don't want to ruin his lap. If we can learn some speed through corners, that'd be nice. Oh, I already invalidated that lap. Okay, so I need to brake later, turn in later, if his line is the right line. Whoa, curbs in project cars too. I forgot. How could I forget? They're like black holes. They just suck you in if you touch them. But it's worse than that because it's not every curb does that. I think that's going to invalidate this lap and the next one. Maybe. Maybe not. How much time I got left? 7 minutes. We got time to actually get a lap to get us out of dead last. Maybe. The Cayman is feels a little floaty. They don't all feel that way. The Cayman's pretty well balanced though. It moves around, but it's pretty easy to catch. The Jannetta felt really good, and I really liked, there's two Mustangs that are classed in GT4. There's the 302R, I think, and then there's a newer model Mustang. It's more like the current gens, and I really liked the older Mustang too, I think. But the Jannetta might have felt the best, but I just can't get away from how much I like the Cayman, so I decided I'd torture myself a bit. Oh, there goes that lap. And that's probably too slow for that final corner. Oh, and I'm out of fuel. Cool. So let's go ahead and... do I not get to go back out? Pit strategy. I don't want pit strategy. Oh, no. Oh, no, I can drive again. Okay. It just had to reset or something. The server name is the Dude's PC2 server, but it's like TH, the number 3, then space. No, I think it's all one. TH3 DUDES space PC2 server. That's right. Unfortunately, that is very true. I think they're doing the right thing with Project Cars 3, because I feel like there's so much hate for Project Cars 2 and the sim racing community that they've already lost that crowd, right? And that honestly, they probably wouldn't have made it all that much better than Project Cars 2 is. So I think they should capture a different audience or go after a different audience. Let me know if you can't find it. If you can't find that server, but it should be out there. I think you can also just search by like dedicated servers in GT4 and you'll find it, because I did it that way. I think there were only like 3 to choose from. Yeah, I mean, Sims is what I want to race, sure, but not everyone does, and I don't think that the sim racing community is gonna, I'll just let this guy go. I don't think the sim racing community was gonna take Project Cars 3 seriously anyways. And we've got plenty of sims. I don't really need more sims at this point. I just want them to keep improving the ones we have and adding more content. Like, I'd be pretty excited if Raceroom would upgrade its graphics engine, but I don't think they're gonna do that. I can't imagine the amount of work it would be to move Raceroom over to DX11 or 12 or whatever. That'd be, oh, these curbs! It's like that curb doesn't do anything weird. I feel like it's like they've got the curbs backwards or something. Ooh, big moment there for somebody. How much time I got left? 4 minutes? Oh, that wasn't very good.
Did I hit you?
Stay off that inside curb. Oh man, I'm way off the pace. That's not gonna help. Yeah, maybe so. I've heard the default setups in Project Cars 2 are pretty bad, and I certainly haven't messed with them. I don't know if anyone else here has been tuning their suspension, but oh, it may just be that the Cayman's the wrong car. I'll probably go to either the Jannetta or the Mustang in the next round to give it a shot. I'm driving the Cayman mostly because I like the Cayman in real life, not because it's the best in the game. But man, way off the pace. Just gotta remember to put fuel in for the race. Nope, overcooked it. I'm trying to get out of your way. I'm so far off the pace that I'm thinking I must be able to come into some of these corners better. I tried to get away with a bit more there and I couldn't. Sorry. I guess we could go to the pits and just gamble on a better setup for the... Oh, aren't there default setups already? Let's go take a look. Let's go back to the pits. Tuning, it's already on the loose setup though. Back, no. Isn't there a load setup? We could try the stable setup. There's no time left in the session though. 100 liters of fuel, that's not stable. Yeah. Can you be my race engineer, FF? Because I don't have time to take fuel out. Come on.
Maybe.
I get out to 30, that's fine.
Against the stress.
I just want to get on track real quick.
Thank you, by the way, for the setup. But it's interesting to see that I'm still about 1.5 seconds behind.
Yeah, it's the two corners in the end that made a huge difference.
Yeah, I probably should. Maybe we can give that a desperate try, RC Heli Pilot, right before the session starts.
Yeah.
I just went to the stable setup. We'll see how this feels. Final lap. Okay, good. I got one chance to try out.
To add, some more fuel to.
Yeah, I figured out 15 laps should be enough.
This is the stable setup, huh? Well, I guess my tires are cold, so it's too hard to say. This already feels less floaty, though. Oh, go to race engineer. Okay. Maybe he's on a lap, and I probably already ruined it if he was. It's not Duncan the Amazing Driving Horse. Nicely done. Okay, let's...
There are some random guys joined the session, so be aware.
But
Oh,
it's
good.
interesting how good you
Good
set up
thoughts
the
here.
server with all these informations in the chat.
Yeah, it's an borrowed an interface from the web.
Ah, okay.
So, I've never used Race Engineer before,
So it's not
so
really-
pardon my ignorance. Is that a part of Project Cars 2, or is it a plugin or something? I think I've heard someone mention that before,
Can share it with you later.
but I've never messed with Race Engineer.
No. You know, I only drive Project Cars lately when I'm driving with you guys.
Yeah.
Fuel. How long is the race, Magoo?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. I don't know how much fuel I need. Hopefully that's plenty. That's probably more than I need. Oh, let's go to suspension. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to mess with Race Engineer then. Thank you. All right, we're gonna try. We'll go up 2 clicks. Oops, I forgot it's linked. And we'll go up 1 click. Or I guess we'll go 2. We'll try to keep it somewhat balanced. This could be a disaster. It probably will be a disaster. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's like just like a little flow to.
Magoo and Mooney are fiddling with the setup, playing some magic into it.
Oh man, did you see how far behind I am? I need all the magic I can get, but I probably just made it worse.
Yeah, so far behind you are you not? Because you're directly behind me.
The man to beat in this race is nice, man.
Oh, too
Yeah.
late, FF. Maybe next race. Oh,
Good
yeah,
luck, everybody.
This is not going to go well, guys. What are we starting in? We're starting in 6th, so the goal is to 6th or better. And hopefully everyone behaves on the server, me included. Oh, oh!
I knew it. It's a famous corner number 1.
All right, I think everyone got through there all right. Cold breaks. Okay. Well, this does already feel better with the stiffer springs. I'm trying to be pretty easy on it.
Coming.
Oh, got her rear-ended. I deserve that though. It's karma. Karma with the C. Who do I got behind me? Someone I don't know. Late on the brakes. So you got to run up the inside. He does. Let him go. This does feel better with the springs, though. I think tightening up this car did make it feel better. I may not drive it better, but it feels better. Well, he's passed now, so we're good to go. Ooh, you called it, FF. All right, well, maybe we'll find some race pace. We didn't have quali pace, but I think I've got way too much fuel, but we'll find out. We're back into 6th. A little bit better way through there. All right, FF, you're now filling the role. Oh, I forgot to start crew chief. I was about to call you crew chief, and I guess you are crew chief because I forgot to turn him on. It's loaded up on my desktop. He's just not active. So next race, remind me to get crew chief back up and running. I don't remember what my quali lap was. I'm curious if we're going to get some better laps during the race. I guess that's a 3rd gear corner. It feels slow, but yeah. Apex is and exits, right? Okay, we're getting through there better. It's not super pretty, but it's not as ugly as it was during quali. Oh. Oh.
Whoopsie, sorry.
That's all good. I do like the sound of this Cayman though. It sounds pretty good. Guess we can keep it in 4th. We just need to bleed off more speed than I was earlier. Let's see if we can't catch this guy. What is his name? Pat? Blah, 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 blah. I can't read it. Oh, I turned in too late. Patan Prim. Patan, I can't say that one. Oop, got on the throttle a little early. I think 1st through 3rd are gone. They are. We got a chance for 4th. We're going to hang on to him and hopefully he'll make a mistake. And there it is. Didn't take that long. Oh, we should have a big run on him now. Can I hang on to it for turn 1? Oh, he's just going to let us go. Thank you, sir. Hopefully he won't clear us out. Gosh, that almost feels like a second gear corner, at least the way I'm doing it. I bet Wanderer will catch back up. I don't know how much time he lost when he spun. Watch out for those curbs. There we go. Let's put a nice big gap between us and him. There's no way we're running down third unless they have a big accident. It looks like they got 11 seconds on me. Yeah, that might be second gear. Oh, he's closing up big on me through there. This track's so short, the leaders might come back through eventually. We'll see. Whoops, that was wide. Watching my mirrors. Oh, I was really early on the brakes. Oh, he's back. Those curbs. Yeah. I just need to run my own race, but I'm just worried about getting rear-ended. But if I drive fast enough, I won't have to worry about that, right? I think I'm losing some time through this little corner here. Feels like he catches me up pretty good through there. But I'm definitely liking the changes to the suspension. I think that gamble paid off. I'll have to remember that for the Cayman. It just needs to be tightened up a bit. It's so tempting to carry more speed through that corner, but I just can't seem to keep it in bounds on the exit.
Look at the other eyes, man.
I did hit the grass.
Oh, a little late on the brakes. So is he. Oh, he's got a run on me. Oh. I got a little tap from behind.
Distracted by the white thing on the road.
Okay, we're all over the track. We hung on to it.
Oh,
Oh, I was late on the brakes. That's true. If he's got an honest run on me, we can let him make a mistake. Oh no, here comes Wanderer. What happened to Wanderer? Oh, hello Wanderer. Where did you come from?
From the pit. I had too much damage.
Oh.
And I think you see exactly why I have too much damage.
Oh, what happened to the KTM? Is he gone? Looks like he's gone. He must have had an issue. Oh, that was a big one.
no, low 553.
Looks like he probably did spin, probably into that changeover. I'm really bad through here. Everyone catches up on me, it feels like, through there. I gotta figure out that corner before this race is over. Just gonna let Wanderer go. He's a lap down anyways. I don't need to race him. The steering feels pretty light in the Cayman compared to the other cars, so I can turn up some of it on the wheel. But honestly, I'm worn out from racing ACC this morning. I did 2 20-minute races in that, and the FFU was too high, and I just ran with it. But it was like my shoulders are sore from racing ACC this morning, which is kind of funny. Less corrections. Yeah, well, it's the road noise that's coming through that's jiggling the wheels so much. I can turn that down, I think. Oh, I'm worried I'm taking out too much of that corner. We can try turning down. There, the road noise just went down quite a bit. Well, that's the kind of crew chief everyone needs, right? The wily veteran. You gotta have enough gray hair if you're gonna be the old grizzled crew chief. Todd, I see you back there. You're, what, 20 seconds behind? Wonder what car Todd chose to drive today. Oops, way early on the brakes. That was really ugly. Okay, cool. See you in a bit, FF. Coffee's important. I'm already most of the way through my tank of coffee. We're gonna see if we can't catch up on Wanderer and see if we can. Oh, I got someone else coming up behind. Is this the leaders? Must be. Or is that? Yeah, it must be. Try to let him go. Oh no, it wasn't. Oh, it is. No, it's more lap traffic. That's fine. He must have had a big issue then.
Hmm.
I guess I could slow up and do some door-to-door with Todd, but it's quite possible I'll just mess up anyways, so Todd could be here in a little bit anyways. Looks like he's catching me up slightly even. Yeah, that's right. And I knew that. But it wasn't, I wish the lap deltas up in the corner would tell me regardless of what position they're in, because like I didn't know it was 8th place coming up behind me.
You had a penalty,
How are we doing on time? We got a little over 5 minutes to go in the race.
Right.
Oh man!
Looks like Wanderer had another. Oh, okay. Ole. Okay. Thanks, RC. Oh, a little hot through there. Yeah, I need to get crew chief back on. We're doing. How am I doing on fuel? I don't know where I see my fuel's down there. It's kind of hard to stay focused and really push myself because I'm not going to catch third unless there's a mistake, and I'm not going to give up fourth unless there's a mistake. I'm in no man's land.
Oh, fuck it.
So I've had more practice driving the other circuits, and hopefully those are going to go better. Hopefully we'll have better pace for the next race. So this is 18 laps. I need to remember how many laps we're doing for. Try to dial in the fuel a bit better because I know we're carrying a pretty hefty fuel penalty for this race too. Ooh, big.
Pulling away, yes, man.
Oh. I lost my reference point. Oh.
So is the G-net.
All right. Well, that was that. That happened. Doesn't seem to have damaged me, at least. I guess he was kind of ghosted. Oh no, it has damaged me. Has it? Or maybe my tires are dirty. The force feedback's gone a little wonky. Take it slow through this corner just in case. Yeah, I think we do have a bit of damage now. I'm sure crew chief would have been telling me about my suspension damage. We're gonna have to hang on for 3 minutes here. Todd is catching up. Oh yeah, there's definitely some issues with the car now. I've lost my depth from those boxes though. Oh yeah, the car is really unhappy now. Oh, it really doesn't like to change direction. Once you're set in the corner, it's all right, but it's that transition from right, left, left, right. You go right on ahead, buddy. This is a handful now. Who's behind me, I wonder? You go ahead, man. Oh, that was Iceman, okay. I didn't see the blue flag, though. Oh, dear. I'd be careful passing him, Iceman. Oh, no.
No worries.
Sorry, Magoo. I was trying to tell Iceman to be careful of that guy. I've got some pretty severe damage from him.
Damn, I see. Hitting.
And sorry, Magoo. My car is pretty damaged at this point.
No worries.
Did you get hit, Magoo? Accidentally.
He was catching moving a bit fast and
Okay. This guy ahead of me is weaving around.
Yeah.
or probably a keyboard driver.
He's defending.
Oh, good. Looks like you made it through safe.
Yeah, I just passed the right side.
Oh, wait. We have push to pass?
What? I just put my car on the right side. So against him, but just on the right side. So I didn't inside line.
I am ready for this race to end. Oh, there's going to be one more lap too, huh?
6 seconds.
Oh, the race is complete. Okay, good.
Nice win, Iceman.
Great races.
Yeah, nice drive, guys. Oh, I guess I can't quit. Oh, okay. I don't know if I want to exit.
0:18. Fastest.
There it goes.
53,197. Really close to
Yeah.
52. Yeah.
Where's my... Oh, I missed it. Wait, do these cars have push to pass?
What do you
I
mean
think
push?
so.
Push
Oh,
to
I
pass?
saw something on the HUD that looked like, I don't know, some meter I hadn't seen before, and I just noticed it at the end of the race.
Try out next race. See what happens.
Yeah, that doesn't help, Todd. So we're off to Coda.
Also
I'm gonna.
told the MC Danger who rammed you.
He was ending on SK, the 6th place guy.
I don't think it was Todd that did that. I think it was that Panta something. Let's try the Mustang. I think.
No, I think he's gone.
Okay.
Pops race, wait. I said Pops race. The force feedback.
Oh yeah. Hey,
guy.
hey, Pops. Yeah, I talked to him on the forum briefly and told him we were racing, so I'm glad he made it out.
Oh. So, whenever you're ready.
I don't know if you're in the stream, Pops, but I'm glad that you joined the race if you are.
Down.
I had issues in testing on this layout with Coda through the pass-through section and cutting the track. So watch out for that.
Okay.
Oh, this is Coda. Ah, I know.
This is short Coda.
Oh, I don't know this one. I just know the long one.
Let's get push to pass assigned to something just in case. I guess that's Kurz, huh? Can I do this one? I think that's alright. Okay. Let's go back. Let's get some fuel out of this thing. As if it matters. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's see what the Mustang can do. I'll get the pit limiter on. Oh, good. I'm glad you're here, Pops. I usually race in VR, but I was having issues last weekend trying to get my chat overlay to work in VR in AMS2. So I haven't even tried to get the VR chat overlay to work for Project Cars 2. So I just decided to race on the monitor. But VR is definitely the way to do it, especially since Project Cars 2 works so well. It seems like a lot of people don't like Coda. I like it, and it's one of the few like real racetracks that I've driven. So maybe that's part of why I like it so much, but it's somewhat local to me. It's the closest major circuit to me. We have a couple of club tracks and stuff that I've driven, but VR definitely helps with some of these tighter corners. Hey, Paul. Yeah. I really don't understand why F1 2020 is not in VR. There's really no excuse for it at this point. I think I saw one of the devs say something like it was too hard to implement or something, and that comment just doesn't make sense since basically every other major racing sim is in VR. Yeah, there's a big adjustment, especially if you've been racing in VR and you're trying to go back to the monitor. It definitely takes some adjustment. But I just keep reminding myself that, you know, there's plenty of people who are way faster than me driving on monitors. So, you know, it's not impossible. Just gotta take some learning. Oh, these S's are tricky. I like them, but they're I feel like one of the more unforgiving S's I've ever driven.
Oh, yeah. This one.
It is. And that's what I've been doing a lot of, bouncing back and forth. I raced for like an hour this morning in ACC and VR. Then I took a break to play some COD with my friend, and then back into Project Cars 2 on the TV. Not even a monitor, on a TV, so I don't know how much input lag and things I've got, but it makes it so much easier to stream. Whoops. I don't have a ton of time to test out stream stuff, but I need to do some stream tests in VR to make sure I can get my chat overlay to work and stuff. That's the tricky part. Whoop. Oh, turn cart. How are we doing? I haven't even set a lap time yet. Hey, not last yet. There's still time. Oh, I got late. It always feels like you should be able to brake super late for that turn 1 because you're going up that big hill, but it never works out that way. You'd think I'd learn by now. Oh, Paul, I'm gonna have to wait for a second to read that. That's too long for the S's. Oh. It's already too late for the S's. Whoa. Oh, and it's gonna be out of bounds, I'm pretty sure. What a mess. Yep. All right, now we can read it. Game Master. Yeah, you can do it, and I've had it working before. I've definitely had it working in Race Room. For some reason, the program I was using, it's actually the one that Gamer Muscle recommended. No, that's fine, Paul. It's just gonna take me a minute to get to him. You'll have to keep track of that stat. You can compare it to others. The long comments are fine, but just understand that it may take me a minute to get to it. But yeah, I was using the program that Gamer Muscle recommended to do chat in VR, and it worked fine for Race Room. But for some reason, it wouldn't show up on top of AMS2 in VR. It wasn't playing nicely. And I had a similar issue, I think, with chat. I'm using a chat overlay so that the chat's on top of my one monitor here. And it wasn't working in AMS2, but it's working in Project Cars 2, so it should work. I don't remember what it was. I'll have to look. Whatever the one I was using, it wasn't hard to set up. It just was kind of a question of whether or not it would work. It was kind of hit or miss. There's going to be a lot of problems in turn 1, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that wasn't pretty. I think I may have just cut the corner there. Yep. Is that enough? Yep. Yeah, it is a bit finicky, and I've had to like crop out part of the chat stuff to try to get it right, and it wasn't as flexible with placing the chat window as I wanted it to be. But really, I think my biggest problem is I just don't have tons of time to just fiddle with settings for for streaming and things. The limited time I have, I'm usually trying to record and edit, you know. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's the kind of downside, right? If you start racing with the streamer, then you can't, you kind of lose touch with what's going on in chat. Oh, now we're well behind everybody. I might need to focus myself here a little bit and see if I can't get a better lap. Oh, that was the second gear corner. Fuel light is on, by the way.
Oh, so you're racing speed.
Oh, the S is already blown. Probably gonna get a squawk from Project Cars. Oh, it's not pretty today. Ah, it's also messy. I think I'm gonna run out of fuel pretty quick here. Hopefully I have enough fuel to get another crack at this, to try to... It's the S's that I'm really screwing up. I'm probably messing up lots of things. And turn one. Ooh, we really botched that one. Yeah. Yep. Oh, there goes my oscillation of my wheel. Let's give this a second to reload the fuel. Yeah, I'm definitely am. And it probably doesn't help that I'm changing cars each each race.
Ooh, Jesus. 17 boys.
Ooh, Pops is doing quite well. They're in third. Oop. There it goes. Oh, almost went the wrong way out of the pits. Oh, race engineer's back. Yep. It's hard to focus and do all this stuff. It really is. Ah. I'd be happy to have them on. I guess I need to figure out... Oh, they're on. The pedal inputs. Oh, you can't see them because they're under the... they're under my webcam. I can try to fix that. Oh, I should get crew chief back on. That's what I should do. See if we can't clean up the S's a bit. Let's just worry about that. I can try to move the... I can either move my... I should just move my camera to the left side. That's what I should do. That's what we'll do. Let's do that right now. That's an easy fix. I should be able to. Hopefully. Let's try this. There, now you should be able to see my inputs. Nope, but I lost my chat. It's always something, right? There it goes. There. Hopefully that's better, yeah. I'm sure you're all more interested in seeing that than my face anyways. Oh, I should have turned crew chief on while we were doing that, but oh well. Well, I've got a little over 2 minutes to try to clean up my lines and everything. And warm up these tires while I'm at it. It's hard to keep all of the HUD stuff straight because it's different in every sim, right? So you got to remember to move cameras all over the place so it's not in the way. Yikes, really ugly. What made me buy PC2? You know, the funny thing is I didn't buy it for like 3 years. I've only had it for like a month because everyone hated it so much. At least that's what I always heard. I think, actually, I know exactly why I bought it. I bought it because of these races. RVR Closet normally organizes these and hosts them. And the first time that they were racing, that I could come race with them, they were driving Project Cars 2. So I found it, the deluxe version on sale for like 14 bucks. And the default force feedback isn't very good. And so RVR Closet told me to try some custom force feedback files. And I did that and things got better. And then another several weeks went by and Pops Racer, who's racing out here somewhere, reached out to me and said, hey, I've created my own force feedback file. Give it a shot and let me know what you think. And I've done that and it's amazing. His force feedback file makes Project Cars 2 feel a lot closer to like any other racing sim, and it's really awesome. If you have Project Cars 2 on PC and you don't have the Pops Racer force feedback file, you got to go get it. It's, I think he released it within the last month or so. It's relatively new. Oh, it's your favorite. So you go try. Have you driven it with Pops Racer's force feedback file? I've been screaming about it from the tops of the mountains now for a couple weeks, trying to get everyone to try it. And I know several of the racers here are trying it, and everyone likes it. I haven't heard a bad word about it. One of the small, simple things that I really like about Project Cars 2 is how quickly it loads. I mean, the graphics are great. It runs really smoothly in VR, and it just loads quickly. Race Room takes ages to load, and it's really annoying. You know, small things, simple pleasures. Yeah, Paul, I should have put a link in this description for this video, but I didn't. Go to, you can look on my channel, and I think it was a week or two ago that I posted a video about it, and there's a link to the Project Cars 2 forum where you can go download the file. And he's got a version for like the Logitech wheels, geared wheels, that helps tighten up the center feel a little bit, and then just a version for every other wheel. I use the Oculus Quest with the link for VR. Yeah, it's super easy to switch out, Paul, if you haven't done it before. Tweak down the road effects, but lots of quirks. Yeah, I just like just a little bit of the road effects, Pops. Because I don't know if it's the difference between using the DD and another wheel type, but those engine and road effects come through really strong for me, so I have them turned on just above being off so that I get just a little bit of feel. But yeah, Paul, Pops Racer in chat is the man himself who created it, and huge thanks to him. And I know so many people that I've shared this file with have really been enjoying it and saying lots of wonderful things. So if you hadn't heard all that positive feedback, Pops, I'm getting lots of good feedback on it. I have the original DK2 somewhere that never really did a whole lot with because it wasn't really ready for the mainstream, I guess. Okay.
You're still in the KTM?
I think the engine effects and road effects stuff, that's real personal preference things. How the force feedback feels is kind of personal preference, but if that doesn't feel good, then that's a kind of a problem, right? But the underlying force feedback in your file is just awesome, and it's really made Project Cars 2 something to enjoy.
I think you have like 14 rounds.
Don't forget to change your fuel, everyone.
Plus, I think should be 20. Not
Add
15.
a bit more.
I would say 16.
Yeah. Add a bit more just in case.
Yeah, I will do 18
like-
laps.
Yeah, I'm gonna do 37 liters just to be safe.
Yeah.
I have no idea where I qualified. I was talking to you guys too much. Who knows where we are in the race, but that's fine. I think I'm ready. Sure, I could be ready. Yeah, I think he's... Well, Pops can tell you better than I can. My understanding is that it's a mixture of Christians and Hugo Vai's file a little bit. Or you started with them, and then you've just carried it further from there. But all I can tell you, Paul, is that, boy, it's made a wonderful difference. What wheel are you using, Paul? Yeah, right. I hear you, Todd.
Dedicated surf,
What are you
can
driving,
keep
Todd? The Mustang?
Yep.
Yeah, and
instead of
Paul,
the other one that
it may have
just
changed because I guess Pops was just saying he's turned down some of those effects. It may be that you want to start with the tone, I think. No, it's the, yeah, tone and FX down really low.
But
Is that
I
it?
have to stop racing. And
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, okay.
Hopefully I won't precision ram anybody today.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck. I'm behind Pop's Racer. Hopefully I won't get him. Hey, Flat Spot. I think it's going all right. We've had a decent turnout from the 3D racers, and then we've got some extras in today too, which is good. Whoa, there's turn one. Whoa. Okay, ask me that question again, Flat Spot. It's not going very well. It's awful. Return to position 15. All right. Well, so there's that. So much for having a good race at Coda. Hello, Laura Moon. Yeah, that was not an ideal start. Everyone, big thank you to Laura Moon for letting me use her camera. It's her camera that's given me a web camera that actually works. So we wouldn't be here without her support. Yeah, I thought about doing Willow Springs, but it's hard to pick. We have to pick 3 or 4 tracks. It's hard to narrow them down. Willow Springs would be a good one because I don't think that one's in a bunch of sims, right? It's probably in Forza or something, but I've never raced Forza. I'm trying to figure out how much damage my car has after that, and if I can still race it, or if we should go to the pits and just... Oh! All right. Never a dull moment with open Project Cars 2 servers. Action indeed, Flat Spot. So I guess you're out on vacation too. Hope you're having a good time. Hopefully you get to come race with us next week. Yeah, I think I've heard that. I've never actually driven Willow Springs, but I've seen it in magazines and stuff all the time because isn't that where like Car and Driver or Road and Track always does their comparisons there, it seems like. All right. Hey, we got past somebody. Yeah, I think this car has some damage. I think it's drivable though. We're just gonna stick it out. Well, hopefully RVR will be back to get that all organized. It's a lot of pressure to pick the sim and the cars and tracks and all that. I eat big gaps for breakfast, Paul, don't worry. No, I really don't. We'll see if we can just hang on. Driving a wounded car. Doesn't feel too bad though. It's not as bad as the, you know, the Cayman got pretty messed up in last race. Oh, the bigger issue is the nut behind the wheel. I think that's what we're... Got some people going to the pits. Yeah, it's annoying when your wheel isn't set up. I mean, I've been sim racing for decades at this point, and it's only within the last, what, 2 months that I've gotten to the point where I now have a spot to keep my stuff out all the time, which is really cool. And I can just hop into the rig and drive whenever I want. When I got 20, 30 minutes. I got my trusty lawn chair since my racing seat is on back order forever. So we're gonna have to figure out something else. But right now, the lawn chair is pretty great. It's served me well for a long time. It's the right color and everything. All right, well, we're up into 5th. I wonder why everyone, I guess everyone had all that massive damage. Yeah, we've had 2 pileups at least. Oh, not a good time to reach out. Quick hands, slow lap times. We'll wait till we come back around to some straight track. The rig, one of the things that I guess I hadn't really thought about, that the rig really helps with the placement of the pedals, like the angle of them and getting them to the right distance, and also just the brake feel, because I'm not sliding around, and I would always, if I broke too hard with my wheel stand, then the chair would scoot back, and then really kind of messes things up. Oh, good, Paul. I've never used a motion rig. Several of the guys in this race, I think, are using them right now. I've never had the chance to use it. I've never had anyone local to me that enjoyed sim racing, so the only sim racing gear I've ever tried is the stuff that I have. The motion rigs look interesting, but especially in VR, I can imagine that really just takes it to the next level. I think I've got a lot of other little things to get sorted out before I start worrying about trying to figure out motion too, like removing the lawn chair. Although maybe I could be the first person to use a motion rig with the lawn chair. That'd be a whole new game in and of itself, because there's basically no bolstering whatsoever. What motion rig have you used? Oh. How far behind are we from 4th?
Closing in.
Quite a ways.
Right. Doing my best. Ooh.
I'm in Texas. Oh, don't reach out. Hung on. Yeah, 80/20 rig. I am now a huge fan. So I'm in the GT1 Evo from SimLabs that I got it probably a month ago. I ordered it back in early May, and I just finally got it probably a month ago. And it's awesome. Part of what makes the 80/20 rig so cool is how, one, how stable it is, and two, just how much you can customize it. And the very fact that I can use my lawn chair with my aluminum rig is a great advertisement for how versatile they are. You know, with so much sim racing gear on back order, I couldn't get a seat. Am I on low fuel? Oh, that can't be good if that's right. Yes, everything's on back order, so I haven't been able to get a racing seat, but I'm able to easily strap my lawn chair to the rig, which is pretty cool.
I left it.
Am I really low on fuel? Oh. It wasn't a crash. I kept it on the track. I don't know how familiar you are with the channel, but that's not even a ding if we're gonna count dings. That was 4 wheels on track, I think. Okay, good. What's that orange light then? And do I have push to pass? I forgot to try that. Surely not. What is the green meter down there? Because I'm not really familiar with Project Cars 2. It looks like some kind of push to pass thing to me, but surely there's not push to pass. Can't remember where I put that. No, I know those are tires, but what's the... It's got like an engine with a... It's also got a 0 by it. I know what tires are. I have my moments, but I know what tires are. Okay. I don't know, it's got... Looks like an engine with an electrical symbol on it. It's got the 11 on top of it. That's the green thing I'm talking about. I think that's a third gear corner through there. Oh, okay. That's exactly what it is, because normally when I'm just doing hot laps in Project Cars 2, I don't have damage on and stuff, so... Yeah, thank you. Perfect. Yeah, thanks, guys. That makes sense. And yeah, that would make sense. I have that much damage to the front because of that huge pileup we went through, or that went through us. I broke a little bit early there. Well, despite the... Oh, I'm about to jinx it. I say despite the damage, the car's doing okay. Except I'm not going to catch up with anybody else.
Overtake.
Oh, 2 wheels. Nice. Style points. Oh, there's a 1 on the engine now, so I guess I've damaged the engine by either downshifts or banging off the rev limiter or something. Oh, that's really bad through the S's. These are really the most difficult S's that I can remember. If you get these wrong, there's really no recovering. I feel like Suzuka, like Road Atlanta, some of the other big S's are easier to kind of catch if you mess up. Oops. Yeah, that alarm. I wonder what that... Oh, the alarm's from the damage probably, right? Whoop. Well, it's too bad that we had that incident. I don't know what my pace was going to be for this race, but it's never fun to be out here on an island. Whoa, curb. That was really bad. Slow down penalty. Okay, good. I was like, that was already slow enough. You don't have to rub it in. Woo. I got to remember to turn crew chief on, too. Still 7 minutes to go, guys. Whoop. Got a nice little rear end drift there to help get around that corner. Well, I think it's working okay today. I've had times where I think people get upset about it when it makes you slow down too much for too long. Today, I've gotten 2 or 3 of them, and I haven't really actively tried to slow down. It's more like breathe the throttle. And those penalties have cleared, and I think that's okay. I don't think I needed penalties on some of them, but at least they're not really punishing me more than I've already punished myself, I guess. Ooh, pancakes have been offered, chat. Just to me, not to everyone, though. I'm going to pass on pancakes because we got 2 races left, or unless I can like eat them later, which would be awesome, and thank you. So it sounds like y'all have more Project Cars 2 experience than I do, which isn't surprising. What are some of your favorite cars and tracks to drive? Because I'm still largely exploring everything. Someone was talking about the Ferrari F40 the other day, and I haven't driven that yet, but I want to. I've really enjoyed the, what is it, like the 1998 911 GT1 car? Thank you, Laura. Willow Springs, vintage Indy, all right. I have driven, what did I drive? I've drove some of the old vintage Lotus F1 cars, and I thought those were a lot of fun. I had enough fun with those that I was really excited about some of those older cars in AMS2. But boy, they're difficult to drive in AMS2, and they may be realistic that way, but you cannot, at least I could not get them to turn without like throttle. So they're the whole family is here, guys. Everyone's gonna go have pancakes without me. And I just bought some more syrup too yesterday, so I hope they enjoy having syrup at least. Yeah, so the few like modern Formula cars I've driven, the Renault is awesome. I think I don't have much Formula experience, period. For whatever reason, I've always just preferred sports car racing, so I haven't driven too many Formula cars. But the modern F1 car, I didn't think it felt too great. But that Formula Renault I thought was awesome. It's a nice balance of not insanely fast like F1. But it has a nice amount of aero, and the sound is really good. It seems like usually the Formula 3 cars, I don't mind their performance, but the sound isn't very exciting, right? The Formula 3.5, that Renault 3.5, has got more of the character of Formula 1, but just turned down to like what? Like 6 or 7 out of 10? I'll get to that chat here in a second. This part's too difficult to... Oh yeah, the Caterham. I've driven, I guess the super light Caterhams or something. Or maybe that was an AMS2, but I prefer the slower Caterhams. The 620R is too much. I'm not ready for that. What do we got? Clio Cups. I haven't driven those. Those sound good. I've driven a couple of the GT3s, and I'm trying to remember which one was my favorite. I think I drove the R8, which I typically like, but I don't know that I did like it all that much in Project Cars. What type of industry am I in? Yeah, I work with patents, actually. So I have an engineering degree and help people get things patented. Yeah. And I've driven some of the classic sports cars too, the old Aston Martins and Jaguars and Mercedes. Those were kind of cool too. That's just, I mean, that's what's so fun about Project Cars 2 is that there's just so much of everything. Oh, and the Rallycross. Let's not forget about that. Another slowdown. I drove Rallycross. See, I just breathed the throttle there and that cleared. That's no big deal. The bigger deal is the fact that you even get the penalty, I guess. I drove Rallycross in Project Cars 2 and loved it. It was the first time I'd ever done any kind of rally, and I did it in VR. It was great. But shortly after I recorded that video and did that, I got this DD wheel with a Formula rim, and I can't really go rally racing anymore. I'm going to have to work on getting another wheel rim, but not super excited about that. And I think they're all back ordered. So I'm just not in a rush. Session's almost over. Yeah, I'm sure probably almost no one does that, but I think what I'll be doing on my channel in the future is trying to do like community race events, just real casual stuff that's supposed to be fun on Fridays in the morning my time. So it depends on where you are, but my hope is that we'll do things like that, the things that people don't do very often, right? I really want to do some kart racing. I want to do some rallycross. We'll kind of find whatever, you know, ends up being fun. I think this next Friday, the plan is to do some ACC though. But I've been trying to get my safety rating up so I can join public servers. I think I got it up to about 57 now. You know, being an American and living in Texas, I should like NASCAR, I guess, but I've never watched it. It's just never been that appealing to me. Whoops, I got some cup banging in the background. Might be the dog. I think it was the dog. But yeah, we could do some oval racing. That should be good, like kind of low-key community stuff, right? I'm sure it'll lead to some disasters, but anyone who is who behaves is more than welcome to come along on Fridays and, you know, try to have some just fun racing. It's not too serious. I drove the KTM GT4 the other day, and I liked the way it felt, but I don't think I was very fast in it. I think I was faster in the Mustang and the Cayman, and the Jannetta. The Jannetta I think is pretty good. I'll probably drive the Jannetta in the next race. I think we're going to Long Beach next. Hey, Blue Cow. Yeah. Whoop. Whoop. The nice thing about Project Cars 2 is that it's super easy to set up, you know, online multiplayer, which is nice because it's like for instance, I don't have a server for ACC, and I don't know how hard it is to get that going, or if I can even run a server and stream and do everything else, or if that's too much for my computer and my internet connection. Is this race over? I think so. Now the MX-5 that's in Project Cars 2 is like, is it a drift car or something like the Rad Bull? This race is over, right? Or do I have to run another lap because I'm behind? Yeah, race is complete. That's what I thought. All right, guys. Hopefully next race. We're going to go to the Jannetta. We're at Long Beach. That one should be terrifying, actually. Can we just return? Whoa, there goes the DD. Yikes. We'll just, there we go. Oh, and the Radical. I did really like the Radical, the SR3 in particular. There's a Radical prototype that's like a, I don't want to call it tin top, but there's one that's covered, right? Instead of open, there's like a roofed Radical that I want to try. I haven't tried that one yet. Formula Rookie. That one's probably kind of like the Skip Barber car, right? Formula Rookie. Yeah.
You did also a fast lap.
All right.
Sure, I did.
I don't think we need to save that replay.
Did my best. Beat you. We're too fast on the straights.
All right, yeah. See if you can jump in.
Yeah.
As long as you're doing your best to race clean, it's all good. Come on out. I think we're...
in the circle. I was not
Let me know if you need to find the server name. It's up there. But I think if you just search for dedicated servers with GT4, you should find it. All right, let's get the Jannetta out. But not that livery, maybe. Something... I think I like these. Oh, no, I like this one. Definitely. Have you been sticking with the Janetta the whole time, Magoo?
I think he did, yeah.
All right, see you later, Todd. Thanks for coming by.
Really great car.
Yeah, I'm
And,
gonna use that this time.
Pop's force feedback file is awesome to this car.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. I mean, it helps them all, but I think that's just Project Cars 2. Some are better than others, right?
Yep.
Yeah, after this one, I will go have some eat. Some food.
Yep, sure. Absolutely. We need food.
123.8. Wait, for
Oh man, I can smell pancakes.
There's those left.
I think the webcam's actually working today, which is nice. No more cell phone for me. Tuning setup. Oh, we're already good on fuel. Oops, that's fine. All right, let's see if we qualify a bit better this round. Hopefully Nate's made it online or is in the process. You've got some time though. See if I can remember how to drive this track. Because someone else has forgotten turn 1. Oh, the force feedback feels really light. Oh, it's waiting up now. Ooh. Definitely need to get me warmed up along with the tires. Yeah, this is a really good circuit though. There's just enough kind of bumps in the pavement that kind of livens things up a bit. Oops, a little bit early on the brakes. Plenty of time for qualifying. Yeah, it's definitely more punishing, right? You have to, there's little room for error. But it's pretty like satisfying when you can run through these canyons without hitting walls. You're drifting just close to it and it's pretty exciting, but it can definitely go all wrong. It's a more stressful race for sure. Precision is encouraged, or I guess you have to be a little bit more conservative, right? So you have to build in some runoff. But by doing that, you're slowing yourself up and let's see how we did with this first flying lap. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about multiplayer at Long Beach for sure. I'm way behind Magoo. Magoo's usually pretty quick. Guess Long Beach is going to be all about bravery. Oop, there's the wall. It's hard to get off the wall once you hit the wall. I was really messed up the braking for that corner. Oh, I thought I was going for the wall, but we kept it off. Really, this isn't any faster, huh? Oh man, we're light years behind everybody else. Again, these guys are fast. Picking up a little bit of time. Not a lot of bit. Well, we picked up quite a bit of time to slightly less embarrass myself. Where's that going to put us in the standings so far? Nowhere, not moving, but just less of a gap. And we were going to do that at least once, right? At least we didn't have any problems. No walls. Oh. Okay, less trail. Moving to throttle quickly and braking earlier. Okay. Maybe some throttle for stability through these corners. Whoop. Yep, cut that one. Oh, stay off the wall. I think you need some trail there to try to get around that corner, though. But the other ones make sense. Woo, hang on to it. I think I was late on the throttle. Well, that seems to be helping, Paul. Oh no, and then I threw it all away, probably. Oh, we didn't throw it all away. Yeah, no, that was great. It was great info. I think it's helped. I don't know if I did exactly what you were telling me to do, but took out some time for sure. I still forgot to turn crew chief on. Speaking of short messages. Oh! Hung on to it, but it's not fast. Oh, there's that wall. Now I can't get off the wall. Oh, and we're out of fuel, I think. Oh, the session's over. All right. Hey, we got third, though. Nothing wrong with third. We're not too far off.
My game crashed.
Oh, the server crashed. I thought we had time left.
Well, I can tell you.
Average steering, okay.
Toyota.
Yeah.
I think they fucked up the weight balance.
Probably.
They have like you cannot put it farther back than 54 at the front. So you have a positive weight balance at the front. So your backside is always
Bit lighter
Sweep.
when braking. Yeah.
Sweeping around.
This car is oversteering on heavy trail. Okay. What's happening? The car is driving itself? Hello? What's happening? Magoo, do I need to exit and come back?
What do you mean? No, if you're in, you're in.
Well, I just came back out. Oh, here we go. I just came back out on track and the car was driving itself around the track, but I think things may be back to normal now.
It should be.
What's happening? We're still in qualifying. Should be fine. Cameras on. Ooh, Tobias has joined. Pretty sure he's going to be fast. I think I actually get to drive now, so that's good. No. This is really weird. I get to drive myself down the pits, but as soon as I get out of the pit lane, it drives for me and goes really slow.
Okay. I tried to, yeah. Not sure. It's 14 guys in and you have 2 minutes. Stay in session because I don't think you can join if you.
Oh, it's too late.
Yeah, it's the game exited or something.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay, I was able to join again, I think. Or it says I'm waiting. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's also waiting for me. Qualification is over somehow, but it got cut midway. Last minutes.
Speaking of weird bugs, Streamlabs bot has decided to join chat randomly and is the first thing out of its mouth is to stop spamming caps. I don't know who's spamming caps, but I don't think anyone is the short version.
Yeah. It's not doing anything.
Well,
To,
we may have lost this race. Well, while we're waiting, hey chat, what's up? Now's the best time to have at it. Hopefully we'll be able to rejoin this race. If not, we can go do a different race, I guess. And maybe join
It's
back
like
up for the
somebody else
last one.
Someone is still racing, and some other people are just driving, cruising around.
It's really weird.
Oh, somebody dive bombed. But yeah, I will eat some. Going something to eat.
Okay.
That's true. Well, we can still crash the stream, and hopefully that won't happen. That actually did happen.
Yeah.
Was it last Friday?
I
I don't know. It was like we had a
can
random,
only restart
like lightning storm early in the morning. I heard a boom outside, and the power went off in my house, and the stream died. So we just wrapped it up at that point. Oh, and I know. It was when I was creating my F1 team for F1 2020. Yeah, it's all right. It happens. So hopefully we won't have a stream crash today. Let's see. Noob. Well.
Bag bud, third place. Great race, great lap, great pace.
So, I guess what we'll do is hop out. So about 20 minutes from now. I wonder if we have time to jump in and do some F1 practice for F1 2020. Yeah, that's an excellent question. So let me ask Magoo, see what's going. So Magoo, is the server working for you guys? You are racing right now?
We're waiting to race between quali and race.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, Pops, it seems like they're still in it, I guess, and just not me. Are you still? Let's see, who's Pops? You're still in the server.
No, you can't join if it's only less than 2 minutes of quali. You can join the session.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Well, chat, what we can do is we can start our own server and do our own race. We can do the same thing at Long Beach. So if Pops, FF, anyone else who'd like to race, we could do that.
See the.
We can go do our own like 15-minute race somewhere.
I can't do anything about the session at the moment. Can only restart the server and advance to next session, and next session is race.
Yeah, okay. Well,
so you have to wait, Noni.
Okay. Well, it sounds like Magoo may be resetting things. So take a stretch break, grab a drink, hit the pits.
It can be a crash, yeah.
Well, it's not the last race, actually. There's this race and one more. We should be racing at
the host.
Hockenheim.
I left the session, so I think the lobby's crashed. The session has crashed.
Yeah. So inside 3 wide, if you can or want to stick around, there's 2 more races to go. It sounds like the server may get restarted here, or we can just go start a new server. We can start our own Luderlander, if anyone knows that reference. Everyone's leaving. Oh, so maybe I should leave too. Maybe if we all leave the server, it'll jar it free. We'll give Magoo here a few minutes to see if we can't get the server back up. If we can't, then we'll just create our own server and you guys come race if you want to. Ooh, I missed that race up there about Jimmy. I'm assuming that's Broadbent having power supply problems. Yeah. I don't think I need to worry about an uninterruptible power supply. But Maybe someday. It would be nice for the stream to be that important to me, to be able to do that. The voice chat is run through RVR Closet's Discord. If you're not familiar with RVR's channel, you should be. He's got really good reviews on all the sim racing gear. He's got lots of toys and does some racing videos as well. He usually is the one who runs these races, but he's on holiday right now and has been out last week and this week. So I've been trying to kind of organize them a bit while he's gone. But if you hop over to, if you just go into YouTube and search for RVR Closet, you should be able to find his channel, and in the link of his channel, you'll see the link to his Discord. Sorry, in any of his videos, you should find the link to his Discord. And then we're just in the like Racing One voice chat, I think. But actually, you know what? You may have to be, I don't know if you have to be invited to be in that chat or not. I can't remember at this point. Boy, AMS2. I really like the bones of AMS2. Obviously, it's using the same graphics engine, so it works really well, just like Project Cars 2 does. The AI is kind of inconsistent right now. That's the problem. But the physics and force feedback feel great. Yeah, that might be. And certainly if you're doing a lot of, if multiplayer is what you're into, then iRacing is certainly great. It's just expensive. And I've just gotten back into iRacing, and I'll be doing some of that on the channel coming up. I did a race against the AI for the first time just this last week, and it was awesome. I was super impressed with the AI. I don't think I've ever raced against better AI than I raced, and at least in that one race. It was fantastic. Yeah, they're working on it though. I think, you know, I've been critical of the AMS2 AI for sure, but it looks like they're still continuing to update it and stuff. And as long as they do that, I'm not worried about it. I mean, RaceRoom's been around since like what, 2013 or something, and they're on I think version 9. And think how much better RaceRoom is now than when it started. So if Riza is committed to updating AMS2 the same way, then think how good it's going to be. Because, you know, RaceRoom is just showing its age at this point, but it's a fantastic sim. It's one of my favorites. I've had some really fun races in my DTM series in RaceRoom, and I mean, some of my favorite AI racing moments easily are in RaceRoom. It's good stuff. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's still early. I don't know why they were in such a hurry to call AMS2 version 1.0. It seems like this should still be called early access. And I think people would be more understanding if it was still version point something instead of 1.0. Yeah, it's just not ready to be your #1 go-to sim, right? It should be there for some fun. And we've raced some online races, multiplayer stuff, and it's been great for that. We haven't had any issues with netcode or anything, and we've really enjoyed that. I think we just need patience with AMS2. I like the content, and
Hey, can you guys hear me?
yeah.
Okay. I joined the last game, but I guess you're setting up a new server there.
Yeah, we could do that, Pops. Oh, yeah, sorry, push the talk button. We could do that, Pops Racer.
Please do when we will join you.
Wait a minute. Let's see here. I don't know if Magoo was saying the server should be back up, or let's see what happens. But yeah, Pops, we could do that. I wish I had saved my force feedback settings for the G27 because I really liked how I had that set up. I'm still kind of fiddling a bit with getting the DD set up in RaceRoom, but I would love to see them update RaceRoom to DirectX 11 or 12 or something, but I just don't think they're going to do that. Like the way RaceRoom AI handles the multi-class racing I've set up in my DTM series was really good. I can't think of any other sim that would have handled that so well. ACC has pretty good AI. The first lap can be a little bit sketchy sometimes, I think, but for the most part, it's pretty good. I think we're just gonna start our own server, and we'll do a race. And if they get this going again for the next race, we'll do that. Let's do that. Let's anyone who wants to come join, super casual. I mean, as long as you're not like taking people out, then it's fine. So let's see if I can create my own server. We'll go to Long Beach. I gotta get this set up. We're gonna play server manager for the next couple minutes here. That's all good. Realism. Hopefully this is all. I don't need accelerated tire wear. Authentic is fine. Like total anti-lock brakes. That all sounds good. We'll do qualifying. We'll give everyone. We're gonna do abbreviated qualifying just to try to. We'll give everyone 10 minutes to kind of get warmed up. That's all fine. We're not gonna do. We're gonna do a shorter race, just 15 minutes. And then.
Bag, you're ghosted.
Let's see here. Should be good. Hopefully, we're just gonna. Hopefully, everything else is this.
Definitely a server issue.
We will not turn the AI on. Okay, that should be good. So hopefully that server's up and you guys can find it. If anyone wants to come join, we'll get this going. And if no one joins, then maybe. Oh, I didn't change. We're racing GT4 cars, I hope. I don't know if I needed to change that. But please race in GT4. Why do these cars look different? The G40. That should be. Oh, because I'm looking at the wrong car. I was about to say that wasn't right. Did I have the wrong car selected? Hope not. Okay, good. Pops, you found it. I just threw up a server. I don't know if it'll work very well, but just did 15-minute qualifying, 15-minute race. The server name's Mooney GT. If anyone wants to try to get that going, if you can't get yours
Definitely.
backed up. We'll give people a minute or two to see if they can. I hope it works okay with me being in the US. I don't know if it's actually running off my computer or if it's being managed by Project Cars 2. I don't know how that works.
I think it will be managed somehow. We had 200 ping at. I have the server at home, so.
Okay.
So I think it's the same.
Okay, thanks, Pops. So I think, if I understood right, I think Magoo's going to show up here. There's Nate. All right. Welcome, FF. I think it was FF something, right? We'll just call you Nate.
So I have to lean. Yeah, I'm here. I have to lean over. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll check and make sure. I wasn't sure if Magoo was coming. I thought he was, but. So Magoo, are you going to try to join this new server, or are you still working on yours? I didn't understand.
No. I will join yours.
Okay. Okay.
Is it also dedicated or is just?
No,
One.
I just created this one on the fly.
Okay.
It's just called Mooney GT.
To restart the game.
Okay, we'll give these guys another minute or two, and then we'll get started. Thanks for waiting. Oh, good.
How
Here
long
comes.
have you been streaming for? Are you starting up now?
Oh no, I'm just starting up. This is probably my third stream.
Yeah, you got a pretty good setup.
Hey,
Seems like you've been
thanks.
doing it for.
Yeah, I started my YouTube channel about, I guess, middle of April, kind of in the middle of the pandemic, just kind of as a fun distraction. And I'm kind of learning as I go. And today's the first day I have a proper camera for the stream because I've been using my cell phone and having all kinds of issues with it. But I think Canon just released drivers to make DSLRs work as webcams. And my wife has one from like, I don't know, it's like an 8-year-old Canon camera. But it's working pretty good. So I'll throw a message up in chat here. But I think we can probably go ahead and launch it. There's Iceman, good. I think we can probably start, and then Magoo can just join because he should be ready before 2 minutes. So let's go ahead and vote to start. And hopefully the ping works out for everybody. Apple Pig. Everyone's a big fan of orange today on the livery side. All right, well, we got enough people to have a race anyways. This should be good.
Yeah, I kept switching my colors, but yeah, orange is big.
Yeah, me too in the back. But let's see here. Yeah, me too in the back, bud. I think, I'm not exactly sure what was going on with the server, but I do think Magoo said he had to restart his computer real quick. But I think if everyone readies up, I think this should give Magoo plenty of time to join us. We can probably get rolling here. Oh, I haven't voted to start, apparently.
What's the name of your lobby, Mooney?
It's just Mooney GT, Moonie GT. Yeah, safety orange, right? Like Hunter safety orange. That's one strategy, Paul. The other is just to drive faster than everybody, right? Or slower. Oh, I think so. I thought you just couldn't join when there was... You said you can join as long as there's at least more than 2 minutes left in quali, is that right?
I think it's
It's
3
still-
minutes.
Okay.
Okay, it's 3.
Okay, well, either way, there should be plenty of time for... I think the server's just now starting, and it's 15 minutes for quali, so I think you should be good. We're doing on fuel, we're good. Save everything set up. Continue. All right. Uh-oh. I think I've got a grid penalty. Whoa. Cold brakes, cold tires. I mean, I'm breaking all the rules. Oh, good. Magoo's here. Excellent. I think we got the band back together. Now I have to remember all of Paul's training, and I still, during all that downtime, didn't turn crew chief back on. That was my chance. But I've got to remember Paul's training. Oh. The Janetta likes to have the back end kick out under braking for sure. part of what makes it so fun, I guess, right? But thanks to Pop's Racer, I can feel it slide out and catch it. Yeah. I feel like you're Obi-Wan and I'm Luke. Feel the balance. It's like y'all are all really racing during this quali session. You know what? I'm just going to back off and let's create my own space here. Y'all are going door to door during quali. Yeah, less trail, huh? I think you're not wrong. Especially with all these bumps, having some throttle applied seems to kind of stabilize things a bit. Ooh. These walls are scary. Don't pop up. Okay. I'm finally starting to get used to these pedals. I've been using these Thrustmaster TLCM pedals now for, gosh, probably 2 or 3 months, but I'm starting to get more comfortable with them and doing the trailing. Whoa! See, can't you tell, Paul?
We're still in the Toyota house, man.
Oh! All right.
What did you say?
Are you still in the Toyota?
No, I switched.
Okay.
All right. Hey, oh no, coronavirus is back. I've seen coronavirus the other day. All right, let's try that again. Oh. Lighter trails first. Well, it's a line, but you're probably right. It's probably not the line. I guess it depends on what your goal is. Boy, the cold brakes. So remember that for the race. You gotta be careful. The back end's real happy under brakes when they're cold. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I think I was on the throttle way early for some of the corners in retrospect. Oh. Might just have to work on that, not during quality. get better for the future races and do what I can do. I'm comfortable right now. Certainly don't want to wreck anyone out because I'm doing stuff that I'm not comfortable with. All right, see you later, T-Flaps. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I hope you do. I think we'll be doing ACC in that Friday time slot. I'll have a stream reminder set up, so you should be able to see when it is, but that's the plan. Hopefully it works out, and if we have issues getting everybody joined, then we'll probably just pivot to Project Cars 2 or AMS 2 or something, just because that's easy, hopefully, to get everyone racing. I just gotta get a lap in. I think I'm braking too early for that one. I think that's part of the problem. I'm not wanting to trail because I've already bled off too much speed already. I don't think this is going to be particularly good. Let's see where we are once we cross the line. Just in 5th. Oh, couldn't save that. Have to try to go over here and trying not to ruin everyone else's laps. There's the wall. And I can't see if anyone's coming. I hope they're not. I gotta look on the map, I guess. I don't think I got damage from that. Try to be a little bit quiet during quali and see what lap I can do. Yeah, on the brake bias, I think it feels fine after everything's heated up. I guess I could mess with it for the first lap, but I think I can just, it doesn't seem to take long for it to become much more, oops. Oh, I'm unnecessary shifts. How much time I got left? No time, so we're not gonna get a good lap out of this quali. Unless we just come up with something right now.
50 minutes pop.
Oh. What a mess. Now I'm hitting walls. It's gone from bad to worse. But I've got more time in hand than I had, so we'll take it. We'll finish this lap out. I hope.
Lap nice move.
Thanks. You did you faster the other
Yeah, it's not pretty, Paul. Oh, a little bit understeer and found the wall.
Oh, that's my play again. I didn't hear you.
You did
Oh.
go faster than the other qualification, right?
Not great.
Yeah, I think-
Still
I
oversteering
think
on
it
entry.
is.
Pausing in the
That's good
turn.
enough. I
Yeah.
think that's like high 24s, I think.
Okay. So fuel, 15 minutes. We'll be doing 10 or 11 laps, maybe.
In the big body, in second.
Mhm.
Man, you really
I
like
had-
this track.
I had better laps in your server, Magoo, so I think I want to go back to do that one.
Yeah. At least this one is working.
Yeah. That should be plenty of fuel. Should be too much fuel.
24s.
Hmm. Okay, thanks for that analysis, Paul. I think that sounds spot on. Like, I can feel that that's right. I just need to fix it.
15 minutes, right?
Yeah. Yeah, just 15 minutes, I think.
20 was a bit much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
We have,
with 4 races,
three
15
Ginetta.
feels good.
yeah, 15 is good. Three Ginettas on top.
I have
Hops
27
in
liters
Porsche.
of fuel. Is that bad? I think it's bad.
I think it's a bit too much, yeah.
Yeah, I think this is going to be like 11 or 12 laps, maybe? Does that seem right?
Yeah, I think so.
But you can't finish the race with too little. You can finish it with too much.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Trail lighter into the apex and get the car more balanced forward.
It's
Coronavirus.
a brutal track if you're not familiar with it. It's pretty hardcore. Like corners come up out of nowhere if you're not too familiar.
Oh yeah, there's no runoff room. There's no room for error for sure.
I'm driving purple. I'll try to. Good luck.
Okay. I appreciate that feedback, Paul. I'll have to come back to Long Beach and practice. This is a pretty good one for that. Here comes turn 1. I'm gonna stay inside and brake early. Oh, there's one hero, and there's me spinning out. I was watching that wreck. Oh, it was ghosted. What's the point of it being ghosted if I can't avoid it? I thought I could just drive around him.
Did you get hit, Magoo?
Yep. Pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm all messed up too. Maybe we should have closed the servers down. I think there's enough of us. We didn't need randoms to ruin it. I'm sorry. Oh, my steering is all ruined. We're gonna have to pit.
Okay, what's going on?
First turn, somebody gets punted. Happy. So I'm just slowing.
Yeah, absolutely, Paul. I even have an Austin Powers graphic for the channel. I've had that happen before. I think when I was racing in the Formula Ultimate AMS2 at Monaco, I had an Austin Powers moment. Where is the pit entry here? Right here? Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't know where the pit light starts, but we'll engage the not last challenge. It looks like Magoo's in too. Where's my pit box? Hopefully I didn't drive past it because I couldn't see it. And I very may way. Did I do it? Are we still not? Did I drive past my pit box? All right, thanks. See you later, Paul. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate all your feedback. It's really helpful. I'm going to try to put that to good use. Well, we know I'm not going to have a good race because it's already disaster, but we will get back to it and get out there and see what we can do. Maybe we can have a race with Magoo. I think we should see Magoo here in just a moment. Oh no! I couldn't tell if the limiter was on.
How's that possible?
And I uncrossed. I got a warning for that. That's fine. We'll take our warning. All right. We are, I guess, in 6th because people must have rage quitted. More penalties. This is the disaster of Long Beach. Wonder what happened to Magoo? He must have had more damage. Oh. Nope. I don't want to. How are we doing? Here comes somebody. Yep, sorry. What an excellent race this has been.
Driving backwards.
All right. Okay. Wait, cool. You need to exit.
Fuck.
Well, lesson learned. I think we need to do closed servers on Project Cars 2.
You can improve your save rate a bit.
Yeah. What do you have to do that?
Not drive to against someone else. Or get hit by someone else.
Well, no, I mean, can you do it against the AI offline, or do you have to? Is it only improved through online events?
Online
I'm not
events.
sure how it works. Yeah, I think it's online.
Okay, I'll read about it.
Yeah, you can limit people's licenses that don't have a good enough safety rating.
Yeah.
Okay.
People that you know you can invite, they are still able to
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not real comfortable setting up the servers, so I didn't dive into the settings too much.
Come on, second time around.
I'm flipped, watch out. Someone flipped.
Oh, sorry. You broke so early.
I'm still driving backwards.
Yeah. So,
Oh man. It's been a rough day. Oh, I probably just gotta. Okay. Cool.
to do another race after this, hopefully.
I think that's the plan. We're kind of behind schedule, so it's just if everyone's up for it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
If everyone's up for it.
Sure, sure, sure. Hopefully I'm short next.
Really unforgiving track.
Yeah. Maybe with fewer randoms and less walls.
I up you rating.
Generally, I never saw anybody do anything really stupid.
I'll tell somebody to do something stupid.
I've seen some stupid stuff and just some people braking much earlier than I would have, which causes problems. But
Like the ring turn one after the start.
I'm catching coronavirus, but I don't know if I want to.
No, I don't think.
Ran him over.
Yeah, he is the one that did something stupid.
His car looks like it.
It's a red one, right?
Yeah, it's the Aston Martin is red and yellow, I think.
He did just drive into me when I was trying to pass him. Anyway. And then something project car thingy happened, so he just did like, when I hit him, he made like 6 air flips somehow.
Yeah, he's weaving around trying to block me. Whoop! And he's looped it.
That
Okay.
should have been.
No coronavirus for me. Woo. Yeah, the car's a little bit banged up and not driving quite straight. I don't know if this is actually for position or if I'm a lap down. This might actually be, he might have pitted as well. So we might actually have a shot at 4th here. Maybe one more lap after this. Got a bit of a run. This is a really bad idea.
Nice pass.
Oh, it wasn't.
Oh, what? It was a nice pass.
It was almost. My car was already damaged. I shouldn't have done it. I knew I shouldn't have done it, but
I think you were in the clear there. It just didn't work out.
it was a nothing to lose pass. Oh, is that you behind me, Magoo? It is. Go to the inside, Magoo. Whoop.
Thank you.
Oh. And let's all say goodbye to Long Beach and put this one in the rear view. Yeah, that's what I thought. The race is over. Okay. All right.
That is absolutely awesome track.
Oh, God.
It is.
Yeah, slippery.
Can we do it again? Can we do it again?
So what are we going to do now, Magoo? Is your server back up and we should move back to it? Or should we just roll with this one?
We roll with this one.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
Okay, should I restart it though to kick out and put a password or at least raise the limit?
We can put a password on it, I think.
Yeah, we waited and restarted it.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll quit and restart a new one with a password.
Yep. Yeah.
All right.
What happened to Captain Vietnam? I think he didn't get invited to this server. We have to start a new one.
The password is Magoo.
Right.
I'm still getting it set up though. Rules on regular opponent settings?
Well, if you like walls, let's do Bathurst.
Willow Springs.
I think we had Hockenheim on the schedule. I'm happy to change it if there's consent.
Absolutely.
How do I? Ah, there it is.
Change the track if you want to.
Yeah. If I set the U rating to U1000, that should be fine, right? Or we don't even need that because we're doing password.
Yep.
Okay. Let's turn that off. Okay. So are we moving from Hockenheim or not? Y'all tell me.
Bathurst or Willow Springs. Your
Okay.
choice.
Well, then I would pick Bathurst because I don't know Willow Springs at all.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
Do
Was
Bathurst.
everything else on the server was okay? We now have a password, 15-minute qualifying, 15-minute race. Is there anything else I need to change before I start it? Or qualifying's 10 minutes, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. 10 minutes, okay. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay, well, it should be up now. Password's Magoo.
Small.
Car do I want to
When you
drive?
find it. Thank you.
Jetta, there's the Mustang, Cayman. We'll just stick with the Jetta, I think. Oh yeah, my rating has actually gone up a little bit. From 1500 to 1509. Look how safe I am.
That's not your safety rating. That's your driver skill rating. The U is the.
Oh,
safety.
okay. Oh, okay. Well, then U's pretty low.
If you click on yourself, you can see how many percent you are on. You are on 15% to F.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm only about a month into Project Cars 2, so I got a lot of work to do.
No problems.
I don't remember who all were waiting on. Nate's here, Pop's here, Yarmagoo, Iceman. Was there anyone else that needed to be here?
What's the name of the server?
It's Mooney GT.
Sorry.
It's MOONIE-GT. And the password is Magoo.
Right. So watch on Discord, you see Mooney GT and Magoo.
Can you actually invite people from Discord? Or is it just from Steam?
Just from Steam, I think.
So Pops, you like that Cayman, huh? I love the sound of it. I think I need to work on the suspension setup for it. All right. I think that may be everybody, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Is there anyone else, Magoo?
The only one missing was that Captain Vietnam.
It did feel pretty balanced.
Vietnam, yeah.
The loose setup was unsurprisingly very loose. I messed with it a little bit for the first race. And I think I switched to the stable setup and tightened up the springs, and it felt a little bit better for me, but I'm sure it just depends on driving skill and preferences. Tuning setup, fuel. Yeah, it's fine.
Winter time. It's on snow.
What? Do what?
It's on snow.
Snow?
Yep.
It defaulted to that? The world must be ending if it's snowing at Bathurst. Do we need to restart the server again?
Yeah, car's not turning.
I thought you guys wanted a challenge. You just want it to be easy. We'll go do an oval if that's what you want.
Well, we can do one lap if you want. Try to do.
All right. No, I'm gonna. I don't even know where the weather settings were. It says clear, light cloud. Oh, snow. There it is. Sure enough. How about spring? We'll have a nice spring day. Maybe the snow will have melted. One of these days, we'll get this race going. Okay. Yeah. Okay, race 15, quali 10. Okay. Okay, millionth time's the charm. Server's back up.
I see which one I need to join.
Oh, good. Thanks, Jerry. Is it, like, frame rate looks good on it too? I had to decide on the camera. It can do 1080 at 30 frames per second or 720 at 60. And for streaming, 720 60 is probably fine. when I'm recording videos, sometimes I have full screen video, and I guess I'd rather it be set to 1080 for my normal recording, but maybe for streaming, 720 might be better. I don't know, but as long as it looks smooth enough for facecam stuff, it's probably fine. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Cast, formation lamps, our type.
We're doing the Aston Iceman.
Yeah. You have like 3 or
Okay.
3, yeah, just straight where you can go. And I think I will be way faster on that part than all the Gianettas.
I think so too. And I will try the Porsche.
Okay, I think.
The top speed is 40 kilometers difference with the Gianetta. So just a small tip.
Ooh.
I will take you out in the first corner.
I will start at the back then.
Everyone look out for the Aston. He must be stopped. Okay, so stream. Maybe this time we will actually have a race that works. I'm just gonna hope I have enough fuel. Let's just get out here and let's get to it. That speed limiter is on. Magoo switched to the Porsche. All right. I don't know if I've driven Bathurst in Project Cars 2, so let's see how she does. Cold brakes, gotta remember cold brakes. Everything does feel narrow. Oh, no, 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 no. Woo! Just a light kiss of the wall. I think we should be all right to proceed. I think the last time I drove these races on Sunday was in those Group 5 cars. The brakes still aren't warm because we haven't really used them yet. Oh. I hope this corner's flat out in the Ginetta. We're about to find out. There's not much time to...
Well, this car's have a
Yeah, okay.
different braking point than the GT3s and the GT.
Okay, let's see here. How we doing? 6 minutes to go. It's a long lap to try to set a qualifying lap, so we're only going to get 2 or 3 chances at this, probably. Maybe 3 or 4. Probably 3. So fingers crossed. Really got to make these laps count. It's the only practice we're going to get too. So I did not practice for Bathurst. This is a late change to the race schedule. See how it goes. I have a feeling we'll be starting from the back of the pack.
Man, it,
I'll probably be at the back of the pack. Give you company.
Yeah. Oh, no, no, no! Kind of a save. Not really a save. A minor disaster instead of a major disaster. I don't have time to restart qualification laps. Oh! Just light damage. I think it should be all right. Coming down the mountain. Looking very early for that turn just to make sure. I'm still running wide. Okay, first lap is on the board, and it's a slow one, 8 seconds off the pace. But I did hit that wall. Who's that? Iceman and in the back, bud, much faster. Magoo will probably be right up there with him. I have finally learned Bathurst enough that I kind of know what's coming, but I certainly don't know all the braking points and proper lines through it. So this is going to be an exercise in trying to just keep the car going around the track. Out wrecking.
what are you doing?
Drifting
Oh, big hit. Oh, Bathurst. We get one more chance at this. Damage is going up. I'm not sure how much of an effect it's going to have.
Sorry, watch out.
He came like a wreck.
One more chance at a lap here, I think. Still 9 seconds off of Magoo and Iceman. Really nice laps from them. think I'm losing a lot of time in turn 1.
Sorry, how many laps is this again?
It's going to be a 15 minutes.
So 2.5 time divided by 50. Say like 7 or 8, I think.
Okay, got almost 2 seconds in hand. Hopefully we can hang on to them. Not that it's really going to matter, but just for a bit of pride.
Porsche is fixed.
I just thought the Jannetta had a little bit better feel to it than the Porsche, but I like that Cayman.
It pops force feedback for us. Every car is great. Thanks a lot, Pops. We're spending hours and hours fixing project cars with feedback.
Yeah, I mean, it's surprising that if it can be made to feel this good, then what in the world were the devs doing?
Yeah. You can wonder why. I think they left it when they thought it was finished. They left it to another project.
Yeah, that's probably right. I mean, that's kind of how console companies work, right? It's published and
Yeah.
done. Move on.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Should be fine. All right. Good luck, everyone.
Great thing about using VR with that sun glare, I could just move my head.
yep.
Although it's pretty low this time.
It is. My CV1 is like having scuba face mask on.
See, I like it better when someone else is running the server, and I just get to be along for the ride.
So you don't need to press continue.
Well, I just don't want to be responsible for setting the time of day and everything and blinding everyone.
Good.
That was the best turn 1 all day. Nice job, everyone. Magoo, I'm gonna try to get you by me here.
No worries.
Oh no!
Thanks.
All right. Oh no! No! Sorry, Pops. My car's damaged and it's a mess. Oh no! Go, go, go.
Yeah, nice man. You're uncatchable today.
I had much too good of a start in this race, and I've slowly been sliding back to where I belong. I'm really struggling with coming down the mountain. I vaguely know my way up it now, but it's kind of a mess coming down. That's where I really need to clean things up, I think. I'll have to work on that. Ooh, it's always a little tenuous. So definitely need to get on the brakes here. Ooh, that was close. Everyone's so quiet, it's like they're having to concentrate or something.
Yeah, trying to do the best laps in after each other.
All right, Pops. Slowly, well, I don't know if I'm catching up. I think you might have had an issue. Let's see if I'm actually catching up or not. We've got 4.5 minutes to maybe give you a run for your money. Oh, or just wreck. I could just wreck. Ooh, that was a big one. I got a lot of damage now. I think you're safe, Pops. False alarm. The moment I had a slight bit of competitive confidence, it all went wrong. Ooh. So maybe 2 more laps is my guess here, depending on where Iceman is. Okay, well, we've dialed that breakpoint in for GT4 cars a bit better. To tuck that away for next time. And I can't wait for the GT4 cars in ACC. I think they're coming out Wednesday. So I'm really looking forward to giving those a shot. Here comes, oh, we've caught back up with Pops. Oh, it's Magoo. Well, there might, well, no, he's got a clean car now. I bet he just repaired his damage. I probably can't keep up with Magoo. I just had to push the talk button to downshift, and of course it didn't downshift. All right, well, as this race is coming to an end, the stream is coming to an end. I think we'll be streaming again on Friday for some lighthearted community racing. The plan is to jump into ACC. I don't know what tracks we'll be running because I don't exactly know if we'll have control over that. I'm going to look into how hard it would be to run a server off my own computer. Oh, I don't have a whole lot of bandwidth for it, so I don't know if that will work. But if it's just a handful of us, maybe we can do that, or we can try to find an open server online that we can all jump in on. I've been slowly working on getting my safety rating up. I think I'm at to 57, so maybe by Friday I'll have it up over 60. We'll see if I can sneak some races in, but I've got other content to record. We should be starting my F1 2020 season, and I'll hopefully record that tomorrow and get it edited and up on the channel on Tuesday. That's my plan, but I'm not exactly sure how that'll go. I've been doing a little bit of practicing in F1 2020, and it feels like it crashes every time. So I don't know if it's just a time trial issue. It seems like it's tied to when I break a record or whatever and move up the time trial rankings. That seems to be what causes the crash. And so maybe if I'm just doing a race, it won't crash. But we'll see. So if an F1 race doesn't show up on Tuesday, that would be why. And if that's the case, if I can't get F1 2020 to work, then I think I might try to find an iRacing event to do against real people finally. I really enjoyed driving the Cayman the other day, so we'll probably look at some of those series. I think there's a Caymans only series, and there might be one that's GT4 with, oh, what was in it? I can't remember. I know it's the Beamer, the Cayman, and it felt like there was a third car that was eligible for that series, but I can't remember what it is. But that's what I'd like to do in iRacing to start, I think. Although I really enjoyed racing against the AI in iRacing. I was just so impressed with how well it recognized me and was able to not only just not hit me, but continue racing and being aggressive and trying to keep their own positions and stuff. I feel like sometimes in ACC, the AI will just kind of fold. The same with Race Room. They're so good at anticipating that you're doing something that they sometimes just kind of throw in the towel and let you have your move. It really didn't feel that way in iRacing when I tried that the other day. I was really impressed. Whoop. So I'd probably be doing some more AI racing and iRacing, if not on camera, just on my own, because I really enjoyed it. And as some of you pointed out in the comments on the iRacing videos, you could tell it wasn't real people because they weren't, doing stupid things. And that's a really good point. Part of what made the AI so good is it's way more consistent, predictable, right? I had a race already today in Project Cars where I ran into the back of someone because they broke way earlier than I think was necessary for the corner. So the AI in iRacing doesn't, won't do that. They're going to brake when you're supposed to. So I was just, super impressed with that. But I think this race is finally about over. It was a rough afternoon of racing, or morning for me.
Nice, boys.
Yeah, thanks everybody for racing today.
Oh, that last race was painful for me, but thanks for streaming.
Yeah, we'll get RVR back in charge for next week. Hopefully things will go smoother.
We tried our best.
Yeah, no, I had fun. I'm glad everyone made it out.
Me too.
Oh, big
How
stretch.
did you drive?
Sorry.
What times would you drive?
I'm not sure. 1 second slower than your lap time.
Like 2:18 then.
Yeah, probably. Thanks, guys. Take care.
Yep.
Till next time.
See you next week, Magoo.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks again. Take it easy.
Oh, all right. If anyone's still left out there, thank you for coming along for that stream. Hey, we'll try to go to the, I don't know if this is going to work. See if my my intro camera is set up appropriately. Hey, it is. It's working. But yeah, that was, Long Beach was tough and a bit of a mess because we had the open lobby. We had some people in there that weren't, I don't think, quite ready to to race. It's okay if you're not the fastest, but they were, on the wrong side of the track to enter corners and braking at weird times and stuff. So I don't want to discourage people from joining, but you just need to make sure that you're, well, none of the people in the stream or in chat were the bad ones. It was just the random people. But anyways, we'll see you next week. RVR should be back at the helm for the Sunday races. Like I said, I'll be racing something Friday morning, hopefully ACC. That's the intent. And if not, we'll pivot to AMS or something. I don't know. But thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Oh, we can come back. Yeah, no, thank you, Pops. Sorry I didn't see you were in chat. That was fun. Thanks for coming out and racing. They do that every Sunday, and anyone's welcome to join. You're welcome to join voice chat too if you want. Head on over to RVR Closet's Discord to do that. Yeah, I think all anyone asks for the Sunday races is that you're, a courteous racer who's not wrecking people out and things like that. And certainly didn't see any of that from you, so you're more than welcome to join us. And I'm glad that you got to hear some of the thanks for your force feedback file in person, because you certainly deserve it. Anyways, yeah, have a good rest of your weekend, everyone, and we'll see you next time.